sinners and human mortal people things. Hello and welcome to another video with me, the devil, big Satan boy. That's me. How does he do these intros? I don't know. I don't understand how he does it. This seems very strange. So I got a fax, because we still use faxes in the underworld for some reason. And the big man upstairs sent a fax down to hell, from the depths of which I have risen. And it said, I need to be more in the holiday spirit. I didn't know what it meant, but I did what any logical and rational thing would do, what any eternal being would do. And I just, took some souls that died on the day of Christmas over the past few years and decided to just bring them, take a picture of them and send them up there. And he wasn't a fan of that. He's not into the stuff I do down there. But apparently that's not what it means. Apparently he's talking about that Christmas thing, something to do with his son. I know a little bit about it, but I haven't done a lot of research into it. Apparently it's supposed to be something to do with a bearded man with sandals who walked across the lake, and then he got put on a cross and died, came back 3 days later, and they wrote a whole book about it and a bunch of other stuff. I should know more about it. I mean, I lived through some of it, but I don't know if I really lived in the same time as him, though. Connor didn't do his research before this video. So in light of it being Christmas time, hoes, three of them. I like that. That definitely doesn't have any other meaning besides what I think it means. I decided to look into this thing that I remember making a long time ago called BuzzFeed. I made this specifically, this website that's really, really dumb and is all about, clickbait titles and sensationalism. It's kind of my vibe. So I decided to look at a few holiday quizzes and take those, and it's going to tell me something about my personality. I didn't know that I had a personality. But I mean, I guess I'm a sentient being, so I guess having a personality seems pretty par for the course. So I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. So be sure to like and subscribe. If not, you know where you're going. You know where you're going. Okay, good. It's right in front of my face. Yeah, let's do the video like this. Okay. So the first one we have is plan a winter day and we'll reveal which Christmas move icon you are. I'm a Christmas move, so like a dance move or something, or did you mean to put an I in there? I know you human mortals are dumb and are prone to making mistakes all the time, literally all the time. I know a thing or two. I know a thing or two about that. Gotta do with a damn apple. Okay, so the first question says pick a breakfast. So we got cinnamon rolls, French toast, muffins, and waffles. Very unhealthy, so I'm pretty cool with that. Connor would say waffles because, waffles are the best and they're better than pancakes. I don't care what anybody says. They are so much better than pancakes. But I'm going to go with French toast just because the French suck. I don't even know if French toast is French. I know that the French suck, so I'm just going to go with that. How do you play in the snow? Do you build a snowman, go snowboarding, make snow angels, or go for a nice walk? I think the obvious answer here is snow angels because I'm literally an angel. I'm just a fallen one. I'm a fallen angel. Look at the horns. Pick a lunch. You can go with casserole, leek, and potato soup. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds like something that I would have made. I also don't know what this is. Pierogi, and then tuna melt. So all pretty bad choices all around. Good job. I'm gonna go with casserole though because that is one of the worst foods of all time and you will not convince me otherwise. Why would you want to mix a bunch of foods together? I get it if it's like peanut butter and chocolate, but you're mixing like peas and mashed potatoes and cheese and pork and just, ugh, no. Even I don't like that. Pick a winter activity. Build a snow fort, go sledding, ice skating, or a snowball fight. This one, I am going to choose snowball fight because it's basically just allowed violence. And it involves children too. Pick a hot drink. We got chai latte, hot chocolate, mulled wine, or spiced cider. It's between the two, wine or cider. I love me some cider, especially spiced. I know that Connor would have picked hot chocolate, but I'm a classy bitch. I like me some mulled wine. I love me some. I'm an alcoholic down there. I know that wine is kind of Jesus's whole thing, but like, you know, I kind of snuck a little bit in. He's a pretty nice guy who is pretty understanding if you just ask. Finally, pick a nighttime activity. Decorate a gingerbread house, make Christmas ornaments, play board games, or watch Christmas movies. I don't really care for any of these, but I'll go with watch Christmas movie because I really like how it just makes it seem like anything can be solved with a little bit of sorry. You know, anything can be forgiven in those movies. Literally the most heinous thing ever can be forgiven. And it says that I am the Grinch. That is my Halloween. I still miss it, man. I still miss Halloween so bad. No, I am the Grinch, apparently. It says I'm the Grinch. Once people earn your trust, you're fiercely loyal. You don't need flashy traditions. Your own joy on your own terms, and your glow up is iconic. Yeah, I would say that my glow up has been pretty iconic. I mean, I am one of the most iconic creatures in all of creation, so I think that's pretty set in stone. And I mean, I'm a whole vibe right now. By the way, I did get rid of the blazer only because you couldn't really see it that well anyway, so I figured it'd just be better if we just wore this. You know, I know how many of you guys care about the blazer part. I'm sure if people take something away from this, it's going to be that I don't wear a blazer in this, and it's not going to be the soft people in the comments taking a comedy sketch seriously. Next up is plan a Christmas movie marathon, and I'll reveal which winter animal you are. There's no typos in this one, which is good. I would say if I had to describe myself as an animal, it would probably be like, you know, a goat, obviously, because, you know, the whole, what was it, this or some, you know, it's the whole like Satanism thing, you know, the whole like goat thing. Or a snake, you know, a serpent. That's kind of how I originated. This is my impression of a snake. That's how I originated with, you know, in the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve. And they took my advice, and we all paid for it. So, first one is, which Christmas movie would you start your marathon with? Nightmare Before Christmas, Home Alone, Elf, or The Polar Express? Ooh, they're all good. Nightmare Before Christmas is great, and it seems like something that I would pick, and I know it's what Connor would pick. It seems a little on the nose, though, that I would pick Nightmare Before Christmas, and Home Alone is good. I really like how they have a child commit basically war crimes against these two intruders and just absolutely obliterates them. And I really like the idea that Kevin actually turns out to be Saul. I really like that. Elf is good, but like I don't really see a lot of elements in it that I would enjoy. You know, it's just kind of a feel-good story. But then there's The Polar Express, which also is a feel-good story, but also that one kid whose name I don't know, but I'm gonna guess is like freaking Ralph or something. The kid on the train with the glasses and the yellow sweater who like is always just like, actually, the thing about this train is it's actually an M6455, and you know he is just the most annoying character maybe in cinema. Okay, so I'm gonna pick The Polar Express. Choose your favorite snack to eat while you watch. Gingerbread cookies, chocolate pretzel bark, soft pretzels, or candy canes. I'm gonna go with candy canes. You might be a bit surprised by that, but hear me out. You ever eaten a candy cane and you're on like one of the ends, probably the long end, like you know, the one that you hold it by or whatever. It's upside down and you're like, I don't really know how to say this properly. You're basically sucking on a candy cane. That's what you're doing. Let's just be real. And you end up like accidentally sharpening it, dude. I'm a pretty big fan of sharp things. I like sharp things. I don't feel any pain, so you know I've gotten used to that. So, but yeah, I really like that. So I'm gonna go with candy canes, and they're red too, which I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of my vibe. Which Christmas beverage do you desire? Sugar cookie latte, hot chocolate, eggnog, or apple cider? Ooh, these are so good. Connor would probably pick apple cider or hot chocolate. But I'm gonna go with eggnog, not because it's bad, but just because, like, it's way more popular than it should be. I feel like it should be like licorice or you know, just some weird food that, like cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving. It should be there, but like, it shouldn't be something that's sung in a bunch of Christmas songs and stuff. And, you know, I just think it's okay. So I'm just gonna put that. You know, I'm just gonna do eggnog. I'm so used to like ranking things in tears. Connor is so used to ranking things in tears. And anyway, which movie will you watch next? Frozen, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Home Alone 2, or The Santa Claus? I'm gonna go with Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I really like this movie. Someone that I am very fond of is in that movie. I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna say who it is. I'm not gonna put a picture up. I'm not even gonna put anything up. I'm just gonna let you guess on your own. Probably right. Anyway, that's not the reason. The reason is because this kid commits even more war crime violence against these two criminals. And, you know, I love Joe Pesci. He's awesome. I would worship Joe Pesci if I could. But yeah, I love how Kevin McAllister is just like, hey, I remember these guys. I miss beating the shit out of them. You know, it's just, I love the psycho energy. You know what to do. That seems condescending. Mickey's Christmas Carol, Arthur Christmas, The Holiday, or Jingle All the Way. Why did I say jingle like that? Jingle All the Way. I haven't seen any of these, but I'll go with Mickey's Christmas Carol, because Disney is one of my favorite creations. I literally put it in the idea in the head of an anti-Semite. So yeah, Disney is my creation, and obviously they're an evil corporation. They're a terrible, terrible organization. Did I say corporation? Corporation. Oh my God. Has it really been that long since I recorded one of these? I don't think it has been. Yeah, Disney is a very evil corporation, and they are very impractical people. So I am very willing to put Mickey's Christmas Carol up there because, yeah, time for a snack break. Popcorn, peanut butter cups, chips, or fruit? These all sound absolutely amazing. I will go with peanut butter cups, not because they're bad or even remotely okay. They're amazing. That peanut butter cups were from up there, okay? I had nothing to do with that. I wish I could claim credit for it, but I usually claim credit for the bad things. And this is not one of them. That came straight from the big man upstairs. That was like the first couple of weeks he came up with that. Like chocolate and peanut butter. We're like, what's chocolate? What's peanut butter? He's like, oh, just you wait. I'm gonna make the best candy possible. Every kid is going to want to trade everything in their bag for one of these things. It's so good. But also, they're a little messy, you know, if you're not careful, and they're indulgent, which, you know, it's one of the sins. You know, one of the 7 deadly sins is gluttony, and I feel like this fits it well, because once you have one, you can't just have one, you gotta have more. I mean, Connor had a bit of a problem with eating a bunch of these around Halloween with the little pumpkins, and now with the Christmas trees, and he's having to cut back on them. Choose another movie. Claus, The Princess Switch, The Night Before Christmas, or Charlie Brown Christmas. Dude, Claus is so good. It might have deserved the Oscar for Best Animated Feature, but, oh right, Sadie. Yeah. So, I've only seen Claus and The Charlie Brown Christmas, but I've heard The Princess Switch is a little infuriating. But I also heard it has a lot to do with identity theft, and I really find that to be a core value. And, you know, identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year. So we're gonna go with the Princess Switch. We're gonna go with that because of identity theft. Love that. What about now? Let It Snow, Noel, The Christmas Chronicles, or Santa Buddies? I'll go with The Christmas Chronicles because Santa's a badass in that, and I really like that. Except, doesn't he like sing in a prison cell or something, or like do a dance in a prison cell or something? I don't know. Choose a romance favorite. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know any of these. Connor doesn't know any of these. We both hate romance movies. That's from up there. That wasn't the big man. That wasn't me. That wasn't Jesus. That was St. Peter. That guy, he's a bit, you know. So, yeah, can't stand it. I can't stand him. St. Peter sucks. The options are a California Christmas, the Princess Switch, switched again, a Christmas Prince, the Royal Baby, or 12 Dates of Christmas. 12 Days of Christmas is just pretentious, man. And why do you need all that stuff? Who really needs, was it 8 Lords of Leaping or something like that? Or 5 golden rings? I get that part, but like, you know, I like some gold. But what even are turtle doves? Are those a real thing? Fact check that, I need to see. I guess I'll go with the Royal Baby, Christmas Princess, the Royal Baby. I mean, humans are so dumb that you put a crown on romance and it just immediately draws in attention. Or actually just put a crown on anything. Look at that stupid royal family that had like Harry and Queen Elizabeth and all those guys. And end your movie night with a classic special. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, or Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I'm gonna go with Frosty. You might be like, oh, that's a cute one though. Why would you go for that one? There's a lot of dark magic in that. And also, he literally tells the children they have to play now because he's going to die. He's gonna fucking die. Like, that's part of the story. That's part of the song. He tells children he's gonna die. That's pure evil, dude. And it says, I'm a snowy owl. That's an interesting one. You have a wise, peaceful energy that makes people feel instantly comfortable around you. You love cozy spaces, meaningful moments, and heartwarming movies. Not very true. Like a snowy owl perched in a quiet forest, you watch, think, and take everything in, and your calmness is basically your superpower. Yeah, the first thing you think of when you see me is calmness, right? I don't know about this one. I do like the wise part. I don't know about very peaceful. We're not very peaceful down there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see the vision on that one. Okay, I think I've gotten into the holiday spirits. I might go torture some holiday spirits though. Well, torture. I'm gonna go down there. It's like a magical staircase for me. Connor's still over there. Hang on, let me tap him with my stick. Oh, he's out cold. He'll wake up eventually, I'm sure. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to find the way out again. I'm glad he kept the skeleton up, even though it's Christmas time. Again, it makes me feel like I'm at home. So, perfect. Yeah. Okay. See ya, mortal humans. Till next time. If you would like me to do more BuzzFeed quizzes or whatever, let me know. If you want me to do more Reddit questions to Satan, let me know. And I will deliver. See ya.